Toastmaster, and I invite Jan Pablo to the stage. And here, Jan Pablo is no, in the persuasive influence number two. In his project, it's about writing a speech with purpose. And here, his title today is "It's not what you say, why it's why you say it." Welcome, Jan Pablo. And the speech duration is 5 to 7 minutes, and it's Burnt will evaluate Jan Pablo now.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Toastmaster. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Let me begin with the following. Last week, I attended a training called Communication for Results. At first, I thought it would be another corporate workshop. You know, coffee breaks, PowerPoints, and boozy words. But at the end of the second day, one question hit me deeply. Why do you communicate? And that's when I realized that when I talk, I just talk to be heard, but not to connect. So that training helped me remember or rediscover what communication really means. So that's what I'd like to share with all of you today. First, one thing became clear. Communication is leadership. And leadership is communication. Every time we speak, yeah, thank you so much. Every time we speak, we are just either building trust or breaking it. Every good leader, not always hear, they listen, they connect, they inspire by their words. So that's really important. So now I will share with you one example. Back in the days when I was working in a company, I used to give talks about cybersecurity. I used to prepare those ones with one goal, to reach the employee cybersecurity awareness level. So I used to share with them some threats and risks about cybersecurity and what we have in the company to protect them. Guess what? People during the meeting was sleeping. People during the meeting was chatting on their phones, right in front of me. Then I said, okay, I will take this one more time. And I will prepare with a different approach, in a different way. So now I prepared some live demos. And one live demo was about hacking a phone. So I took one phone from one person from the audience, and I told him, I will send you a file, please open it, and just tell me if something happened with your phone. So I did it. And once he received it, he clicked it. And once he clicked it, I got remote control access to that phone. So I was sharing then to the audience some photos from that phone.
Oh.
I was sharing with the audience some SMS from that phone. Finally, I enabled the camera from that phone. And I was even streaming from that phone. So guess what again? People were not sleeping. Of course, people was not chatting in their phones, were not chatting on their phones. So that was awesome. And most important, everybody was listening carefully. And everybody was concerned about what was going on there. And most important, we reached our goal. That was rise employee cybersecurity awareness level. So at that time, I didn't know what I did well. But now I know. And thanks to that training. And I will share with you that tool that is called the communication compass. The why, the what, the whom, and the how. So the why is important, why you are communicating. And if you want to measure that one, it's simple. You can just get feedback from the audience. In my first presentation was simple. People was sleeping. So I was not reaching the goal. The second one, the what. What you want to present. Maybe in the first one, it was good, but not good enough for the audience. And that's why they were not taking so much attention to my presentation. The third one, the whom. Maybe in my first presentation, I was using very technical words. So maybe I failed that one because most of my audience was without technical background. So maybe I would have changed that one. Then the how, and that is important. How you can create that one. Of course, you can use words, you can use graphs, you can use storytelling, but why you are using that one? Or why you are using those tools? Because you want to connect. And I think I did that when I presented the light demo. So, in order to conclude, I will say that communication is important. And it's really important because every time that you are talking with somebody else, you have to remember that you are not just talking. Like for example, if you are saying to someone, hello, how are you? It's not just the hello, how are you? It's the connection that you have with them and what you are creating with them because we are connecting every time. So if you want to be zealous in communication, and since now I am running out of time, you can research or read about three main things: the ethos, the logos, and pathos. And with that, you will master communication. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you, fellow Toastmasters.
Yes. It was very interesting speech, Jan Pablo, and I would say I was not looking at people. You said in first your speech, people were sleeping, but here I watched no one.